Hello, Lorna Carter here from Lorna Carter's Creations. I've just quickly popped on. I'm just going to do a quick video on how to make this little box. It's like a milk carton type box, and this is what we're going to be making tonight. I'll show you how to make it. It just should be quick, hopefully, without any mistakes. And I'd just like to give a shout out to the Paper Pixie at paperpixie.com, and got my inspiration from her. So we'll have a go. I will put the measurements, I'll tell you the measurements as we go, but I will also pop them in the description below, so we can have a go on what products I've used as well. So let's get crafting. Okay, so I've cut my card. This is thick basic white card, and I've cut it down for quickness tonight, but it is 10.5 inches long and 6 5/8 inches deep. Okay, just get my trimmer out. We're not going to trim tonight, but we're going to score. Okay, I hope you can see that all right. Just a bit of reflection in the, but we'll give it a go, no problemo. Right, so what we're going to do is down the long side, we're going to use our scoring blade, which is this one, the light grey one, and we are going to score at 2.5 inches. We're going to score at 5 inches. Seven and a half inches. And 10 inches. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this round like so, and we're going to do on the short side, let me get it right, 2.5 inches, 4.5 inches, and then what I'm going to do is just turn the card over lengthways, and we're then going to score at 6 inches. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, or you can just see the score lines. If you can see the, yeah, you can just. So that's what we've got. And then what we're going to do, where we've scored down on the top, where this tab is going to be the tab at the top, okay, we need to score at 3 3/4. So now with this, you're only scoring from the top score line. So I'm going to have to put this on till I get to the top score line, and then I'm going to press and score. We're going to do the same at 8 3/4. Okay, and we're just going to, you probably can't see, but I'm just going to go down to that top score line, and don't know if you, yeah, you can just see, I've just gone a little bit below on both of them. And what we're now going to do is score from that line to that line and diagonal, and then that line to that line, the diagonal. Same with this one, that line to there, and that line to there. Okay, but I got to do that with a ruler and a scoring tool. Right, so am I in shot? You can't really see very well for this, but I'm going from this corner to there, and then that corner to there, and then you do it again there, and then there. So then you can just see, get it right at the right angle, you can just see the diagonals there, look, and that one. Okay, so this is where we've got to. We've done all the folding lines, all the crease lines. So now we've got to just trim where all this red is. So we're working on the narrow tab that there is at the right hand side. So what we're going to do first of all is trim that little corner off. So all you're doing, if you can see, is just making that little cut there, and then we're cutting all the way up from the bottom to the first fold line, and then we're going to just cut that off at an angle and make another little tab. Doesn't want to come out. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so we're just taking, so now as you can see we've got that indent which is there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is all of the 3 score lines at the bottom, we're going to go up to the first score. I'm going to cut up to the first score line of the box. So one, two, three. So we've got all 4 loose tabs. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take roughly half that first tab, and then we're going to cut at an angle each side. Okay, and then that's the first one. We're going to miss the second, we're going to do it on the third. So the same, if we take about half roughly, just stops the bulk at the bottom of the box, and then each side we're just going to put a diagonal. Okay. Let's get my bits out of the way. So that is what we should have. And that is basically what we've got. Okay. So what we're going to do now is burnish all our folds. Okay. So just let me get my boom folder. And just give it a good crease. And then each of these individually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fold that one. And then this last one, this is folded the opposite way, because this is the top of the milk carton. This is the bit that the ribbon goes in. So we're just going to bend that the opposite way and just give that a burnish. Okay, right. Now we've got it as we want it, we can decorate it now before we actually put the box together. So what I've got is some designer series paper, exactly the same as what we used, well, exactly the same what we got on here, which is the paper Blooms DSP, which is free at the moment till Sunday with a £45 or more order. Right, so I've gone ahead and I've cut my DSP down already. So what we need is 4 pieces of designer series paper or pattern paper, and it's 2 3/8 by 1 7/8. So there's 4 pieces of that, 2 3/8 by 1 7/8 of an inch. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 2 pieces at 2 3/8 inches by 1 7/8 of an inch. Okay, and they're going to go one there and one there, like so. Okay, so I'm just going to use my glue tonight to pop these on. You just get a little bit of wiggle room with these, so there we go. And then just pop that like so. Any that comes out, it dries anyway, it dries clear. You don't need a lot. Sorry if I'm getting my head in the way. Just a bit of glue again. Pick it up. Then we'll do these top ones. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm not talking. And then the last one. To there. Just make sure they're all okay, stuck down. Right. So that is where we're going to be. But just before we carry on, I'm just making sure that is the back. That is the back. That's where it's going to meet. So that's the back. So I'll put that to the back like so. So that's the back. This is the front one we need to decorate. And with this I used Stitch So Sweetly dies. I love them. Absolutely love them. The Rococo Rose one. And then I did this in basic white, this front one. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of stamping and a little bit of gluing with the flowers. So I'll get my stamping cut and emboss machine. If you just bear with me, I shall bring it in. Just move that to one side. Here we go. Oops. Okay. So we're going with, I shall bring these in to show you. This way. Oh, terrible tonight. So we're going to do the second one of that one and the third one of that one. Okay. So the big one we're going to do, biggest one we're going to do Rococo Rose. So I'll just put that on there. I'll do them individually. So that just fits on there. And I'll put that down and then we'll feed her through. Okay. And there we go. That's that one. And then I want a little bit of basic white. Just put it on there. And just put that out. Come on. Just there we go. Get going. Okay, pop that away. So put that in the bin. So that is the smaller one. That is going to go on there. So sweet. So before we do anything else, I'm just going to stamp our sentiment. And tonight our sentiment comes from Parcels and Petals. And we're going to use a little something. So just get my stamp out. Where's it gone? That one. A little something. Pop it on my block. Right, we're using Misty Moonlight ink tonight, the same as we used the other day with the card, because this is going to match the card. Okay, so we're going to tap tap. I'm just going to get a scrap piece of card just to stamp it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We've got to get it as straight as we can. And then we go down. There we are. Shall I clean that off in a second? A little something. Just put my ink back. Okay, so like I did on the first video, I fussy cut some little flowers out of the DSP. So my scraps of DSP, I've cut some little flowers out, and here they are, little baby flowers. So cute. So I'm just going to stick those on here, and we've got 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 tiny little drops of glue. I'm using my tweezers. I'm lost without them. 2, 3. Okay, so that is a little something. Right, so like we did the other day, we've got to bling them up. So I'm just putting a little gem in the centre of each flower. And then what we're going to do is going to just put it up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Just put 1, put 4 on, I'll be greedy. And these are little foam pads. And we're going to line them up. And there. Sorry if my hair's in the way. Not too far off. That could have been better, but it's a bit difficult when you're not right over it. So then what we're going to do, I'm going to leave that up there a minute. So we'll work out. So there's the back, that's what we're going to glue. So this is the front we're going to be decorating. So may as well put that on. And I'm just going to put this down with a bit of liquid glue. Okay. So that's what we've got, a little something. Okay. Right. Turn her over. So we need to put this box together now. So I'm going to fold that first bit over, and this on here I'm going to put wet glue on here like so, and then we're going to fold that piece over to match it. Just put some pressure on. Put the bone folder down it. It will soon stick. Okay, so that is that. So now all we need to do is sort the bottom of this out. So I'm going to put liquid glue on that tab, and this tab. Okay, just put my glue on. So then we're going to fold that one over. The good thing about liquid glue is it does give you a little bit of wiggle room to get it all square. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down. I'm going to use my glue and I'm just going to put it in the bottom to give it some pressure so it will glue down. Okay, so that's done. So this is us so far. Okay, right, so all we need to do now is do the ribbon. So what we need to do, these score lines that we scored earlier, the short ones, and then the diagonal ones at the side. I don't know if you can you see them there. Hopefully, if I put my fingers on the sides where those score lines are and close, bring that together, all being well, there we go. It's like a milk carton. And then we've got the top. So what we need to do now is we just need to punch 2 holes in the top for the ribbon to come through. Oops, wrecking the joint. I'm just going to use my hole punch. I just like to roughly mark it as well to make sure I've got it right. I'm just going to do it that way. So if we go in, just come back a bit. If we go in about 3/4, I think, and then 3/4 roughly. Yeah, we're not far off. So then what we need to do is hold that together. Get your hole punch. I'm going in from the side, and where I've marked, I'm just going to punch a hole. That's what we've got, and then do it again at this side. It's a little bit fiddly. Just let me. Where's my little marker? There we go. That's done that. So now we have 2 little holes, and then I'm just going to open it up so you can see what it's like inside. I forgot to get these out earlier. I'm just going to put some Malteser treats in. Okay, might get one more. This actually would get the size of the box. It would get a Terry's chocolate orange. You get a Terry's chocolate orange in there. Obviously not in the box, out of the box, but in its wrapper. In this one I've got, in that one I put 8 Lindor truffles in that one. So we've got some ones here. Right, so I have roughly about 12 inches of ribbon to go through. And this is the fun bit, is threading it through. So I've just cut, I don't know if you can see, but I've just cut it at an angle so I can get it through. So that's through one, and that's through the other side. Right, this is the fun bit because I'm useless at tying bows. So let's have a go. So through. Oh, I hate this. Hate tying bows. Nope, I'm not happy with that. Let me do it that way. Try. Do bunny ears. Pull it through. I've never been the best one with bows at all. Okay, that's not too bad. I've done better, but just get my scissors. And there we go. A little something. And if you remember from the other day, it's a little gift box to go with the birthday card. There we go. I'll pop that like that. And that's it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a lovely time crafting with you, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. My next video I will be popping, I'll pop you some pictures of what we're going to do maybe at the weekend, and we'll release another video next week. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you've really liked it, I would love you to subscribe to my channel. It would be great. And if you'd like any more information, if you look in the description below the video, you'll find all the products I've used. I'll put where you can find me. And so if you'd like to get in touch, please get in touch. If you'd like a free catalogue sending in the post, if you just get in touch with me, I'll get you a catalogue sent out. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye.